Y'all know when you get your hair done. You know when you get your hair done. And you back in that game. You know you back in that game. You know when you get your hair done. Like, them TikToks.
Yeah, in my mind. Yeah, in my mind. I said 5 in the morning. I wake up to 5 for my yarn. Yeah, in my mind is a warning.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your girl Desire or whatever. I'm just playing, but for real, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Desire, and if you're returning, what's up, girl? What's up? But today we're gonna be doing something different. I'm gonna be doing a chit chat while I install a wig. I'm actually installing her. I made this wig probably like, well, I didn't make it. It was made by the vendor, and I just was testing, doing stuff, yeah, playing around. Put a little blue skunk strip in there, and I'm gonna install it because I didn't want to sell it because I was testing this hair out. So that's that. We all know that my wigs are made with raw Indonesian hair. This is virgin hair. I'm not a big fan of virgin hair because I like my curls to last, and like it's just certain stuff that virgin hair don't do. And like I'm big on like longevity, so that's just my opinion. But yeah, so without further ado, we're gonna get right into the video. I had a lot of people asking me in my YouTube comments about my transition out the army, and like how was it for me, and like moving to Houston, and basically all those questions about that. So I'm gonna just start from the beginning, and then yeah, I didn't write nothing down, like none of that. I'm just coming off the top of my head. I did my makeup because I knew I was coming up here to record content. So if y'all follow me on TikTok, I mean, make sure y'all go follow me on TikTok, y'all. My TikTok is IamDesire.d or Desire Hair Code, either or. Don't care, they both for me. One is a business page, one isn't. So yeah. But hold on, y'all. I can't multitask sometimes. Like, give me 1 second. Okay, but yeah, basically, y'all, I got out of the army in April 2021, and I had already made a decision that I was gonna stay in Texas because my business was already doing pretty good. If you don't know, I am a custom wig maker originally, and then I started doing mainly hair. Like, I started being a hairstylist mainly when I moved to Houston, but I'm gonna show y'all how that happened. But yeah, so basically I'm a custom wig maker, and I was making wigs. So obviously I was blessed enough to be able to move anywhere and start over type stuff because most of my business was online. Like, only time I had like in person was for clients, and I'm not gonna say I didn't have that many clients because I did, but the clients was just extra for me. So yeah, that's that. So basically my transition went really quick, in my opinion. I would not recommend anybody else doing it how I did it. But yeah, I know I'm working on my speech, but I wouldn't recommend anybody doing it the way I did it, only because I feel like I did it pretty quick. Like, I was ready to go. Like, for one, I was in a relationship that I did not want to be in no more, so we stayed in the same house. Don't recommend that either. I mean, same apartment. And it was just a lot. So I just wanted to get away. Killeen was very small. If y'all don't know, I was at Fort Hood, Texas in the army. Basically it's Killeen. Killeen is a small town, and it's like real cheap there. You know, people used to always complain about pricing. Not really to me, because I kind of built a relationship with majority of my you know, clientele and stuff, so nobody really had an issue. So it was like, if I did raise my prices, I told them in a timely manner or something of that nature. Yeah, so basically when the time became, okay, so let me just start over. So basically, y'all, I wasn't even supposed to get out. I was probably going to end up getting out before my ETS date, which is your estimated time of service date, which is the day you get out the army. Only because, y'all, I got caught smoking weed. I got caught smoking weed. Don't do it. It ain't worth it, y'all. Because guess what? If I would have got kicked out, I would not have none of the benefits that I have now. And like I said, I'm just blessed, y'all. I'm blessed that I was able to get through that. They didn't kick me out. I still got my honorable discharge. And all that. So, because I was a good soldier. So make sure, just be a good soldier, y'all. If y'all in the army, y'all chose to sign up for that. So just deal with it. And you know, just deal with it. Do what you're told to do. At the end of the day, I wasn't a bad. We just ended up having 100%, y'all, and yeah, it was over with for me at that time. But I shouldn't have been smoking anyway, so that's that. But basically, I was gonna end up getting kicked out the army, so that forced me to basically figure out. It basically forced me to decide, like, okay, what I'm gonna do quick in a hurry. Like, I had to figure out what I was gonna do if I got kicked out, y'all. Like, who? Like, I was making my money, so it really wasn't a big issue. It was just like, okay, am I gonna stay in Killeen? Am I leaving? Like, what's going on? What's going on? So from that moment, I decided, I'm like, okay, it's between Dallas or Houston. And I kept doing like little polls to see, but honestly, I didn't do that many polls. I kind of just went off of like, okay, I had majority orders. Like, majority of people was recommending that I came to Houston, and then majority of my orders was saying like Houston. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's a sign. Houston it is. So I ended up just start looking up apartments, just trying to see like how much I would end up paying monthly or whatnot. It's got to be in the middle. But yeah, basically trying to see like what I was gonna end up paying monthly. And basically, yeah, I chose Houston. So that's that. Chose Houston. And then once the day of I probably bought my apartment. I applied for my apartment and got approved in like 30 seconds, y'all, online. So that part was easier than I thought, because I just knew I was gonna have to like show them like check stubs. And I was staying in a different apartment than I am now. I didn't like it because obviously I never even toured it in person, y'all. That's how bad I was in the rush, because I never even toured it in person. Like, I was just in the rush. Don't ever do nothing in a rush, y'all. That's my what's the name? Plan it out. But that month I went on ahead and got the apartment, y'all. I got the apartment for, I think, April 20th. Was the day, y'all. I didn't even get out the army to April 27th. So on the weekend down there, I had to like drive down there to go pick up my keys, y'all, to my apartment. Pick up my keys. Didn't have nowhere to sleep, y'all. I had to sleep on the floor for a night. I slept on the floor one night with my friend who had came down there with me or whatever, and just picked my keys up to see the apartment in person, because I had only seen it on video call, because obviously it was into COVID. It was COVID still, I believe. Yeah, into COVID or around, you know, COVID time frame. So a lot of stuff was online. So boom, I ended up doing that, moving down here. Like, y'all, the day I got my DD214, like, my dog was in the car. Yeah, I had a Rottweiler, so my dog was in the car, waiting on me while I went inside to go get my DD214 at the place. Like, that's how bad I was ready to go. Like, I had my car already packed. My car was packed and ready to go. Like, everything else was already in the U-Haul. My ex, I had him help me that same day to follow me down there. Not even that same day. Was it the next day or something? Whenever he could. I had him help me basically bring my bring the U-Haul. Cause I ain't hiring no movers, y'all. I packed up and was out of there. I even spent the night in my friend's house for like 2 nights, because I had to get out the apartment so they could check it right before I leave. Like, I was not playing, y'all. When I say I wasn't playing, I was not playing. Let's talk about it. But so boom, that's how I moved, y'all. I moved by myself up, and with my ex, he helped me take my stuff or whatever. Hold on, y'all. I'm just gonna hold me down, y'all. Okay, so and then so I was planning to move, y'all, so I was already saving or whatnot. So that's that. And I probably saved up to, I probably had at least 10 to 12K saved up to move, only because y'all know Killeen was a small town, so like I barely got to spend money. So a lot of the money I was making, it was just sitting there because I used to be so busy, like so busy, so I never really had the chance to spend money. And if I was spending it, if I was spending money, it was probably like to go out and have drinks or something, like, you know, something like that, on outfits or in the nature. But one thing about me, I was always like investing when I was in the army, so you know, I never really ran out of money. And then like all my hairstylist money, that was like my pocket money or like extra money type stuff. So I had a lot of money saved up to move down here. So that's what I can say. Like, if I would never had that much money saved up when I moved down here, y'all, I would have struggled. When I say struggle, because mind you, I got down here in April into May, y'all. I had like a few clients, if I can find it in my phone, like the few clients that I did have, like I had clients that was coming from Killeen, but I wasn't like booked and busy, y'all. And then I came down here thinking that I was gonna still work in my house for a minute, and I was like eventually gonna upgrade to a suite if I found one. But like, y'all, I didn't do none of that searching before I moved here. So again, that's why I be telling y'all, I'm just blessed, because yeah, I started off in my house, but then I realized like don't nobody want to pull up in nobody's house all the time. It was just, and then like the way my apartment was, I didn't want nobody in there, and it just was like no. So I just came up to the conclusion. It was like in June, so it was a month after a month or whatever, and I was just like, yeah, I gotta find something, because working inside the house ain't it. Like, somebody might try to come up here and rob me. Like, I was just seeing a bunch of stories like that in Houston, and being that I'm down here by myself, it wasn't worth it in my head. It's not worth it. So yeah, basically that's what I did there. And then what happened? So basically I ended up trying to sign a suite, and I didn't want to go to no shop, only because it's like, okay, I already got my name established, like people know who I am, you know. It was just, you know, I didn't want to go in a shop to where I had to work under somebody and it was gonna be somebody's rules and, you know, all that. So I was searching. Obviously I couldn't find nothing. I did find stuff, but the price range, they wanted like $300 a week, and it was like, girl, I feel like what I pay weekly, I should make off at least 1 or 2 clients a week, like, if I was gonna pay that. That's just in my head, like, yeah, no. So I end up, basically, I ended up giving up and was like, forget it. I could just continue to work in my house until, you know, I find something or something come my way. Yeah, I end up finding, no, this girl reached out to me the same day, that night, after I like gave up looking. And she was like, hey, are you looking for a salon or suites, blah, blah, blah. I have this available for this price. It was like $100 a week is what she had told me. And then they did do walk-ins. So I'm like, oh, that sounds like a good deal. And then like the walk-ins, of course, I can build my clientele like that. So I end up going to view it. I like the setup. It wasn't a suite though. So that was the thing. And I was telling her, because I guess she really kind of needed people. So I was just like, okay, whenever the next person leave, like, I make wigs mainly, so I need a suite. Like, I can't just come here for a booth to do hair and then have to run home and make my wigs. I need to do all that in the same area. So that was my biggest thing there. So basically the first month when I was working there, I was basically like a hairstylist full time. I probably made like 2 or 3 wigs that month, y'all. I probably made more, but I can't really remember. I was doing classes and stuff too, but no, I didn't start the classes until I moved into things. So yeah, because it kind of slowed me down. I was telling her, and it was already this girl that was leaving. So probably like 2 or 3 weeks into me working there, I think it was 2 weekends, y'all. I believe it was like 2 or 3 weekends when I was working there. They seen how like I was busy. Like, I'm a worker, y'all. One thing about me, I'm a work. I gotta make my money, because who else gonna feed me? So that's that. So the girl ended up leaving. My bad, y'all. The girl ended up leaving, and then I basically end up getting the suite. gets the suite. I gets it all decorated, y'all. Like, I went all out. Went all out. When I say some of the stuff I regret doing, but everything happens for a reason, because at the end of the day, it just goes to show that I was real. You know, I always been real serious about my business, y'all. Like, one thing, I'm gonna make it feel like home. Like, even this place, yeah, that's a whole nother story time I gotta tell y'all about. But even like this place, I wasn't supposed to be here, but yeah, yeah, that's that. But yeah, y'all, so I end up moving into the suite, and then basically, you know, business was doing real good. Business was doing so good. Like, I was busy. Like, walk-ins was Thursday through Saturday, y'all. When I say I was busy, every weekend, like, it was weird. Like, the times that I didn't have nobody, yeah, I cherished those times, because I used to be busy. Like, for me to be making all that money, and from what like my like invoices and stuff had said, yeah, I am a hard worker. Like, one thing I can't say about myself is I'm a hard worker. So that's why I don't feel bad that I did end up taking a break. But it's just like, sis, I could have had my own shop back then. But yeah, okay, that's getting besides the point. But yeah, y'all, so I was just so busy or whatever with clients that wigs kind of like, they didn't fall off. It was like I was making my clients wigs, but I was just so busy that I didn't have time to like get content no more, or, you know, do the usual stuff that I was doing, because, you know, when you building yourself up and you doing basically everything on your own. So basically it was time for me to get an assistant. I ended up getting an assistant, y'all. It was cool, but I had to teach her everything, so it kind of slowed me down still. But, you know, then she had to go off to the Air Force, so that was that. But like I said, everything is a learning lesson, y'all. I just wish that, I'm not gonna say I wish, I'm glad I did go to that shop, because it was a learning lesson for me, and it showed me like my real potential as like a hairstylist and a wig maker or whatever. Being in Houston, like, I came down here and like, I kind of like, I took off. Like, I get a lot of people that write me like, oh, you came to Houston and you took off. Like, booked and busy was me. Like, if you want to know booked and busy and trying to be outside, it was me. Because one thing about it, I had walk-ins and I wouldn't finish probably like 10, 11 o'clock at night. But somehow I still made it to the club, y'all. Like, you know, when you fresh out the army, you just want to be free. Like, I was finally free. Like, before that, I was under 18 in St. Louis. Wasn't nothing to do, y'all. I was free. So, of course, I want to go hang out. I want to go, you know, do all this stuff that I normally didn't get to do. So, I was hanging out. And within that time frame, I end up having to leave that shop, y'all, because I didn't have to leave that shop because it was just a lot going on. End of the day, the shop is closed now. I wish I could have took over that shop, because now I do want to own my own shop or salon suites. Well, I'm saying shop because it's gonna be like a store or whatever. So I really wish that I would have known about it, like being shut down, because I really would have took that over. But besides that, so I ended up having to find a suite last minute. Well, I did find a suite while I was there. I found it last minute, ended up moving in. It was way cheaper, y'all. It was so much cheaper than it was. If I tell y'all what I was paying, y'all, I was paying like $1,200 or more a month working at a shop, because they did walk-ins was off of like commission. So we didn't get paid like after each client. They had to pay the front, like a store type stuff, and then we'll get our percentage of that. And they took like 30%. It was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. So like, if it was a $200 install, I would get paid like $160. Yeah, it was like $160. So $40. Yeah. So that was that. And then I ended up finding this other place suite that was like $200 a week. So, you know, I ended up moving all my clients over there. A lot of my clients came with me, y'all, and I appreciate them, because a lot of them are still with me now. And, you know, a lot of people, I love the people that like watch you grow, whatever, because guess what, I will forever take care of my day one clients for sure, if I can. But 3 layers. Yeah, I love my clients. They comment under my stuff. But yeah, basically I had to move to another suite last minute type stuff. Luckily I was able to find one. I wish I found this place like first, because oh my god, I would have saved so much money. Like I would have saved so much money. At the end of the day, I would have saved so much money. Yeah, like stuff was just going downhill. But honestly, everything is a learning lesson. You know, I'm only 23 years old and I'm still doing great. You know, in my opinion, I'm doing lovely. Like I'm not where I want to be at, but I feel like I'm on the right path to where I want to be at. So that's all that matters at the end of the day. But yeah, so that's basically kind of like my transition out the army. It was me going to a shop. What I recommend if you're like in the beauty industry, when you do move to a new city, or you know you get out the army, make sure you save up enough. Stay down. What they say, stay down until you come up. Do that. Like, especially if you're in the army, you ain't got nothing but I'm saying you ain't got nothing but time. Like, you know how everybody else like to drink. I had to start over, y'all, because the camera was about to go off on y'all. But you know how like everybody else like to drink and stuff. Don't be doing that. Go worry about what you gotta do first. Worry about, have your fun, but still worry about what you gotta do, sis. But yeah, my other advice for people in the military is, baby, you have, when I say the military was easy for like marketing, building clientele, like when you in that beauty industry, it is so easy, because guess what, I was always looking dusty in the army, y'all, and I hated looking dusty. So the one time you do come across somebody that's in like the beauty industry that do something, it's like, okay, so it's like some people just want to support you because of who you are. And that's just how I was. Like, I didn't intend to be a wig maker in the beginning. If you want to be honest, like I didn't intend to do that. I was just doing it for myself, like how I'm sitting here doing my hair. I would do this, and then like I probably record, I will, you know, be all on Snapchat with my results, and everybody's like, oh, I want that, I want this, I want that, you know. And that's how it started. Like, I love my Snapchat family. Like, I know I took a break off of there since I've been gone in Houston, but I love my Snapchat family, y'all. Like, they supported me like nobody else. Like, it was just crazy. The support was real. I ain't gonna lie, the support from military people was so real. Like, I love all of them. Everybody who supported me, I love y'all. If you watching this, let me know, sis, I shot you out, period. But no, but no, I really fuck with the people that was supporting me in the beginning. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who used to support me when I was in the army and I was on and upcoming, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for none of them. Like, for sure. That was basically how my transition went, y'all. I did a bunch of moving and, you know, trials and errors, but at the end of the day, I'm an entrepreneur, so I had to stick it out, make things work. Like, always have you some money put up. Always have you some money put up for bad days. Like, you just never know, especially when you moving somewhere by yourself. Like, it's hard, but it'll be worth it in the end. I'm gonna update y'all on my time in Houston. My time in Houston it's been fun, y'all, but like meeting new friends, I don't know, I just I've met people that's from Houston, that's cool, but like my close friends now, we all not from here, and it shows, because okay, let me just say, a lot of the people that I've met that's from Texas, they're weird to me. Like, not all of them, but majority. Like, weird in a way is like they don't know how to be friends, and like they just be worried about other stuff. My update for me living in Houston has been pretty fun, y'all. I am not dating. I was dating a guy when I first moved here. Not when I first moved here, y'all, of course not. I met him and he was pretty cool, y'all, but he ended up doing some stuff and lying. So yeah, there's that. So I am single still. I don't like the dating life in Houston. Like, I just don't see myself, I don't know, the stuff that they be doing down here, y'all, is just weird. Like, Y'all don't know how to date, but I don't know. Houston is a weird city, y'all. I did get a new car that I did not post. I did post it in my close friends, but I just didn't post it for the whole world to see, I guess. If y'all want to see a car tour, comment down below. I do have a Cadillac. It's a 2018 Cadillac CTS. Y'all know I'm a Cadillac girl. And also, I want y'all to comment down below and give me some more ideas, because like if y'all need more tips on like building clientele, you know, something in that nature. I'm not dating yet in Houston. I'm really not looking, I'm not in that space to date anymore. Like, I'm really just focusing on my business and myself, because I have a lot I need to get done. And I just feel like I just need to stay focused. Like the dudes I've been running into down here, they just not it. Like, I can't explain it. Like, you'll get a lot of dudes that think you got everything, or because you're an entrepreneur, they just, I don't know what they think. I don't know what they expect me. I don't know. Everybody here, they just feel like everybody got to be rich or something. And everybody's not rich. Like, I don't know. Like, I just start talking to people and they start telling me about like what they got, what kind of money they make. Sir, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. What are you talking about? Like, let's go on a few dates before we talk about finances. Like, most of the times, I'll just be bored trying to go get food and, actually get to know people, become friends, But some people just be being weird. And then, like, I really just don't know what people be expecting out here. Like, and then being that I live here by myself, it's already like, I just don't know. I talked to a lot of other females about dating in Houston, and we all on the same stuff. I feel like you come here, you have a good time. I got a love-hate relationship with Houston. I had to take a break, but we are back. I'm actually about to get ready to curl it. I had to put this ponytail in my head, y'all. And the worst part about doing your own hair is when you got to do your own ponytail, because it never looks like when I do it on my clients, and I hate that. But today I had to try to overcome it and still try to do it. It's still like some spots that I feel like I could have did better, but as y'all can see, it's still gonna be cute, or we're not. So that's that. I'm about to get ready to curl it, but yeah, I just want to update y'all on my time in Houston. My time in Houston has been fun. I am in the process of moving right now. Well, fun to start the process of moving, so I am staying here for another year. I can't see Houston as long-term, like a long-term place to live, but I still feel like I'm young and I just want to travel. Like, I don't want to be tied down to one spot. I want my business, I want it to be like where I can go anywhere. Like, even though, like, not to compare to nobody, but like a lot of people don't just up and keep leaving like once they establish somewhere. Business has been doing great. Business did slow down a little bit though, because I guess it's a worldwide recession. I'm not gonna guess, I know it's a worldwide recession, and it's that season, holiday season. It's around the same time. Like, people come to get their hair done like right before the holidays. People buying wigs around this time though. So like, if you do want to start a wig business, just go ahead and just do it. Just go ahead and do it. I do offer one-on-one classes to actually make the wigs or whatnot. I do one-on-ones to install, but you could just watch a video on my thing, unless you're one of those people that need like a hands-on class. I am located in Houston. Y'all, I want to start traveling to okay, now I'm just rambling. I just been keeping to myself. Like, I make friends. I go to a lot of networking events. I run into a lot of same entrepreneurs, and we're all cool. Like, we all follow each other. That's one thing I can say. Since moving to Houston, I have met a lot of like entrepreneurs. Like, people, why did I do that? If you didn't know, your network is your network at the end of the day. So yeah, your girl likes to go to networking events to meet people, because you just never know who you might run into, who you might meet that might be beneficial on your end, or you might even help somebody out at the end of the day. So I just like going to networking events, even if it's not like in my niche in the beauty industry. You just never know, because at the end of the day, like, hair is one thing I want to do, but yeah, I want to get into like, I want to do something with fitness. As long as I can. I've been consistent in the gym. Oh yeah, y'all, I started a fitness journey, so that's an update. I started a fitness journey, y'all. Even though y'all know I was in the Army, and then before the Army I used to run track and play basketball. So I kind of been on this thing, like, I wanted to like start a waist trainer line, or even like probably like virtual training, I guess. Something, I don't know, something in the training nature, because obviously I do work out. I had a trainer myself, but I do work out on my own now. So like, I just maintain, like, you know, what they taught me, and I just, you know, use it for my own benefits or whatever. Why do I keep doing that? So that's that. And I also started a spiritual journey, y'all. Like, I just feel like at my big old age, even though it's not a big old age, let me stop saying it, but at my age, it's like a lot of people that's like still scared to like start their own business, or even like move out the city, move out their hometown, you know, stuff in that nature. And I'm just very blessed that I was able to come down here and do that and actually maintain it, because it's a lot of people that end up having to move back because, like, you know, things didn't work out in the way they thought it was going to work out. So I just love to give my thanks, and I just know that somebody up there is real, because without them, it's just, without him, without God, I wouldn't be here like talking to y'all. I do want to start going back to church, but it's hard for me to find a church, y'all. Oh, I have another dog, y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all that story. I basically gave my Rottweiler away because, I'm not gonna say she wasn't like the dog for me, because, well, she wasn't. Like, when I first got her, it was intentionally to sell her. That's what I got her for. I was gonna sell her by the time she was 6 months, because the people who had her, they couldn't take care of her no more because of whatever reason that was. So I ended up just buying them from that person, and you know, she ended up having puppies, y'all, and I thought I was gonna keep one, because I'm like, okay, maybe if she had somebody at home to play with, she would leave me alone. No, it got worse. She was turned up the house. She became like aggressive to other dogs for whatever reason once she got back from Georgia. And I'm just like, okay, she need a backyard. She needs somewhere where she can get her energy out on her own, because she don't mind like playing with herself, you know, stuff like that. But, and then I was like, so I'm already not getting my security deposit back because of that. So I ended up giving her away, y'all, and then I adopted a dog from the shelter home in Houston, and so far so good. Like, he's not a bad dog at all. He I named him Chingy because he had like chinky eyes, and Chingy just came in my head, and he like do this little smile that he be smiling, but he be like his teeth out. So yeah, that's why I have another dog, y'all. Like, I went a month without a dog and almost lost my marbles, y'all. I was getting lazy. Like, of course I was going to the gym. I think that's when I got my membership that month and stuff too, but yeah, I was bored. I'm like, forget it. I'm not gonna go buy no brand new dog. Like, I'm gonna just go see if I can adopt a dog because it's cheaper, free, if not, you know. And I did it, and it all worked out, y'all. So that's why y'all see that I have a pit bull now. He's a blue nose pig. American Staffordshire is what I guess the technical term for it, but yeah. And I love him. He loves me. That's my cuddle buddy. But yeah, y'all, this is the outcome. I'm gonna go ahead and give me a quick video for my YouTube. I'll probably be getting videos all night. Mess around with me. Let's take some pictures and we're done. But I know this video is, I'm very new to this, y'all, so I know this video might be a little like but I'm just glad that if you watch this video to the end, I'm just glad that you did watch it to the end, because I just love y'all. Like, the comments and stuff that I seen on all my old videos is the reason why I got back on YouTube, because I'm like, okay, people actually watching me. Like, people actually want to see me talk. So with that being said, as I say every video, y'all, if y'all have any ideas, anything, like if y'all wanted me to go down the street, comment down below what y'all want to see from me. Just comment down below. Let me know what's going on, y'all. Y'all know when you get your hair done. You know when you get your hair done. And you back in that game. You know you back in that game. You know when you get your hair done. Like, them TikToks. But no, for real. I appreciate everybody that watched this video, and please make sure you like, comment, or subscribe. If you don't subscribe, make sure you go subscribe right now. Pause. Make sure you subscribe. For real. For sure. Because if you're not subscribed, if you're here right now, you're here for a reason. You were sent here to me, and you know, maybe I have something for you informative. Like, maybe I, you know, just sis, you get it. Sis, you get it. Just make sure you subscribe, okay? Okay. And I appreciate y'all for watching, and yeah, bye. Get into the wig, y'all. It's peekaboo. Did y'all see that blue? Peekaboo. Peekaboo, let me see you. Cause who? Period. Bye. I will talk to you guys later. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.